Pasamundos. Hi, everybody. It's Mr. B. I'm going to have to apologize. I'm under the weather today, but I'm still going to do my best to teach you a lesson today. All right, today we're talking about comparing and contracting two different texts. All right, mirror my actions. Comparing is when we see how things are the same. And contrasting is when we see how they're different. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I sent you over some texts the other day and asked you to read them. And what I did was I went through and I highlighted some things that were important. Now, the first thing you got to do when you compare texts, you guys, is you have to read the text, right? You've got to read them. So, we've got two texts, and we're being asked to compare and contrast them. The chicken and the egg, and mother cats and their kittens. I went down through, and you can see that I highlighted some of the main ideas from the text, right? And that's very important to do if you're going to compare and contrast. You got to know what each text is about. Don't take a guess, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I took a guess at these and I was wrong. When I read down through them, I thought, whoops, that isn't what I thought it was about at all. So hold that thought here. So, hopefully you've read those two articles. This is going to be very difficult to do over the internet. But we can start thinking about how are these two articles the same and different, right? We've got the kittens article over here. We've got the chickens article over here. Well, one thing we can say is they're both about baby animals, right? Okay, so they're both about baby animals. Hopefully you can baby. Oh my goodness gracious. Baby. They're both about baby animals, aren't they? Yep. They're both about baby animals. This one's about cats, though, isn't it? And this one's about chickens. So they're different. Those are different. Chickens. All right. See, what else are they about? They're both about how the two different kinds of animals grew up, right? So it was like kind of like the order of their growth, wasn't it? They both started out with just being born, and they both grew into adulthood. And the cats got close, but the chicken got all the way there, didn't it? So we could say the chronological order of growth. And whoopsie, growth. And that means the order. First this happens, second this happens. They were both about that, right? But the cat's one, the kitten one, was about the mother raising the cat, right? The mother raised the kittens. And it was more of a scientific kind of a paper, where this one was more of a story of a little girl who raised a chick, right? It wasn't about the mother hen raising the chickens. It was about a little girl who got a chicken, right? And in the chicken one, in the cat's one, it talked about how the cats see, how can we say this? How they played together and developed skills. So in this one, they developed skills by playing, right? So it told how the kittens played together and developed their hunting skills, where it seemed like the chick, he developed skills just through growth, right? It didn't really tell how he did it, just by growing, just through growing up. It's what it seemed like, right? Didn't really talk about how the chicken develops skills, right? So this is a comparing and contrasting of two separate texts. Now, these were rather easy, right? Not too hard. I'm going to send you some different ones today. Let me show you what I'm sending you. So these are the texts I'm sending you today. Running Like a Pro is one, and it has been paired with Fixing My Sister's Bike. And there are some questions at the end, okay? So you're going to use questions 1 and 2. You'll use Fixing My Sister's Bike to answer. Down here, you'll use Running Like a Pro. And then for these, you're going to compare them. Compare, how are they alike? Compare and contrast them. I would like to see copies of these, so please send me this work. Take pictures of your work. Then we'll go over it together on Wednesday. We'll see how you did. This is very difficult for me to teach online. So hopefully you understand what we're doing. I'm excited to see your work. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.